I've coached over 2,000 business owners and almost all of them were losing money because of one hidden cost right inside their intro offer. It may seem like a smart way to get people through the door, but it's quietly killing your business. I'm Dozer, founder of the Geronimo Academy, where I help health and fitness business owners become more profitable and get their business under management, spitting out 30 to 40% net profits. Now, the one thing all my clients have changed to become more profitable is getting rid of their free trial. So if you want to do that and actually become profitable, this video is for you. Point number one, the free trial illusion. In a studio context, a free trial is, offering a 7-day free trial, 2-week free, something like that. Back with my very first studio, we were part of a network that was pretty famous for becoming the most expensive gym that you could train at for free for 3 months, because you could just basically hop around for all the free trials, around the network that we were a part of. And that was shit. As the owner, your community felt like an airport lounge. You attracted the wrong type of people. You felt dirty about it. They felt dirty about it. Like, it didn't feel great at all. And I really struggled to make money and build a community or even a business that I actually enjoy turning up to every single day. Now, the reason why people believe in free trials is they think, if I want to get more people through the front door, just bring them in and I can convert them in the business. So just bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. What happens when you just promote free is almost the opposite happens. You bring in the wrong type of people. You get the low commitment people, high drop-off rate. Most of them don't roll over, minimum value offered. They expect stuff for free right from the start. And then the nickname for these people are the tie kickers. This is what we see in the academy all the time from, doesn't matter what the different formats are, whether they be a pole dancing studio or a yoga studio, Pilates studio, or a fitness studio. If they come to us and they're knocking on our front doors because their business isn't growing, we go straight to their offer, and quite often we see free, which is why we say, fuck free trials. And I'll explain why it's a bad economic decision as well in the second point, which is the hidden cost of free. I'm gonna draw something out for you. Let's work this out. Let's say you're spending money on advertising for a free trial. Okay, this is where it gets really ugly. Let's say you're getting $20 cost per lead. So let's say your cost per lead is $20. And your conversion rate on those cost per lead, so conversion rate percentage, is 30%. That means you're gonna need 3 of these leads for you to make a sale. So it's gonna cost you, if I need 3 of these, my cost to acquire a customer is gonna be $60, which is pretty standard, to be honest. But if your offer price is free or $0, that means for every $60 you spend in advertising to generate one person on a free trial, you might high five your business partner or your head trainer. If you make 5 of these sales a week, you might high five each other because you think you've got 5 newbies. But what you've actually done is you've lost every single time you made that sale, you lose $60. And if you did it 5 times, you just lost $300. Okay? And your business is expected to hold that negative cash flow for however long your free trial extends for. 1 week, 2 weeks, and you and I both know they don't come in when they say they do. So it might be a 1-week delay for when they start. So now it's like, if it's a 2-week free trial, you're holding that negative cash flow for 3 weeks. That's why it hurts. On top of that, because what we've seen is that they're not the ideal people to start with, a lot of them don't stay. So you're doing it for nothing. Imagine I walked up to you in the street and said, if you give me $60, I'll give you $0. Would you take that deal? You probably wouldn't, because it sounds fucking stupid. Well, people are doing this all day long in businesses. This is what happens when you run a free trial and you're actually putting money on paid advertising to generate free. Number 3, why free trials train the wrong behavior. The big mindset shift I want you guys to have here is clients who pay attention. Clients who pay, they value the service more. Free users often expect the discounts, they treat the service casually. Like I said, it feels like an airport lounge. It degrades the community. Like, the difference between a strong community and a community full of free trialers. Community full of free trialers, if the class finishes at 7:30, by 7:31 they're out the door. If they're a paid community, that you almost have to kick them out because they just want to hang around so much and talk to each other. You and I both know that, okay? That's the difference between these people. If you don't price a value, you always attract the bargain hunters, the tire kickers. So we had that in ours. As soon as we shifted to what I want to show you, which is more of a profitable offer, everything changed and the business got much healthier. So let me show you a better way. Introducing the profitable intro offer. Let's use the same example, okay? Because typically what we found after working with 2,000 other studios is that CPL, whether it's for free or whether it's for a paid trial or intro offer, you still get the same CPL-ish. Let's say in this offer, it's $20 CPLs and you're still getting a 30% conversion rate. So your CAC is still $60, but instead of your offer is a free, let's swap that out. And your offer is $199, then instead of losing money every time you make a sale, you're making the difference between this new offer and how much it's costed you to acquire that customer. So it's basically $200 minus 60, which is, let's call it $140 because I'm not great at live maths, okay? $140, that's why it's called a profitable offer. This is almost the first thing we do to studios when they come into our front door losing money. We rip out their free shit, we go fuck free trials, let's install the profitable intro offer, and now instead of losing $300 a week on 5 sales, now you're making 5 times 140, which is much better than losing $300. That's what it comes down to. The best news about this is, because you're making $140 profit per sale, you've effectively nullified your advertising costs, which means you're getting free ad spend now and you're still making profit. That's the smarter way to do it. These people are also more likely to roll over because they've paid attention, and the way that you position this offer is you're solving a problem that you know deep down your ideal avatar has, right? So if you solve their problem, they are more likely to stay. In fact, 80% of people that start on these things stay on a long-term membership. And these prospects actually want to be part of the community. So you get a much higher grade of member as well. So now we have all that covered. How can you install the profitable intro offer this month? I'm going to give you a tactical checklist. The first thing is make sure you know who your avatar is. And I mean deep down. If you think of 50 of your best members, what is common amongst these guys? What keeps them up at night? What problem do they really want to solve? What do they really desire? And why are they training at your place to begin with? And they can't say fat loss or to tone up. There's something deeper as to why they're there. And most importantly, why are they at your place and not at the place down the road? There must be a reason. Your job is to find out what that is and to get into the conversation happening in their heads. Number 2 is you're going to create your profitable intro offer. Your price, your value, and your time frame. Then you've got to set a target conversion rate for your profitable intro offer. Now, I'm going to give you 2 conversion rates that I want you to dial in on. I want your front conversion, which is your sales conversion, to be 30 to 40%. In your back end, I want that to be 80% of everyone that starts on this profitable intro offer continue onto a full-time membership. Then I want you to take anything that you've got, like your pamphlets, any marketing collateral that you've got that says free trial, and throw it in the bin. Update your website, get rid of the free trial, update your membership platforms, just get rid of it, your landing page, get rid of it and swap it out to, like, lead with the pain and then the solution. And then the start now, limited offer or a value package that you're offering. Need to get you off the heroin of trying to offer free. Fuck free trials, trust me. Then you're gonna train the sales team or your front desk staff and your trainers and your instructors. We're going to talk about why we want to build the best community here, the most engaged community, and we actually want to solve this problem for this type of person. So we're going to move away from free and free behind which, by the way, your staff will really resonate with this, because once you start getting rid of free trials, it's the start of you valuing your guys' time, right? You're valuing their time, you're valuing the purpose of building relationships in your community. So you're going to frame this as that. It's around value and results, not free samples. And then ultimately, you get the script, which I've given you on my Instagram, and you're going to follow the fucking script when you make these phone calls. Now, if you made that one change, you swap out free trials for a paid profitable offer, your business will be completely different and you are on the way to building $1 million business. But nothing is going to change if you don't actually get rid of your free trial and exchange it for a profitable intro offer. So make sure you do this today. Write it out. What is your offer? Who's your target avatar? Are you going to follow the script and stick to the profitable offer? Or are you going to just watch this, scroll past, and just treat this as entertainment and not change anything? If you actually implement this, you'll be on the way to building your $1 million dream business and life that you don't need to escape from. Now remember, find me on Instagram at hey.dozer and DM me the word script, and I'll send you that sales script that we spoke about so you can sell these things like hotcakes. My kids would kill me if I don't say this. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you next week. Bye.